Yo, welcome to Team RaddTitan, and today we're very privileged because what we have is the prototype Ryu 1/6 scale Battle of the Brothers diorama, and obviously we've set the Ken up so you can see how it looks. Stay tuned, here are our thoughts on the piece, yeah?
Hey everyone, as Gio was saying, we're looking at the Battle of the Brothers diorama by Kinetiquettes. So what it is Ryu's just gone up for pre-order, and we got sent the piece so that we can look it over and say
Give some suggestions.
There was no instructions with this and no reference pictures really to look at online. So
we started trying to put it together at 1. The clock's gone, but it's now about 9:30.
So we put this together. Hopefully this is the right way. Deep's probably going to message me.
Please, Deep, don't shout at us. We really don't.
So we did try. But anywho, so we put them both up, we set them all up and whatever else. What because it's a prototype, I mean Ryu hasn't got any pegs on him, so we have to be pretty careful if we want to turn him round. Yeah. So we just get him there so you can see the face.
Yeah, that's a fair fight. Let Ryu kick him in the back of the head.
Yeah, Ken.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, there you go.
So
what we do, so you see with these, you basically have. Ken was the first piece to come out, that's sold out.
Yeah.
We actually had one in our competition about, God, it must be 6 months ago now, which was won by Rodney Jones.
Rodney!
So, from the Dark Castle.
Daft Castle.
Daft Castle, sorry.
Daft Castle, pronounce it, I get you.
And basically now the Ryu is the second piece to come out from that set. And there is also going to be a Akuma
and a Gouken.
So what will happen...
The great thing is that the way that these are, I can't say what shape these bases are, but the way that they work is that you can pretty much, if you have 4 of them, you can put them all around it and have like a good. Apparently, the way it looks, you can turn it so that Ken's fighting, Akuma or vice versa. So we spun.
We had the original where they were facing off against each other, which is like a lot of the poses are.
Yeah.
But then this is going to be, if they're going to be against Goku and Akuma. You can also have it both of them against Akuma. So
I do also believe that this Ryu also, when it's production, hopefully, I believe Deep told me that it will be coming with a switch out arm where his arm is up and he's blocking the kick. Because at the moment the kick is sort of just above his head, and it looks like he's going to throw a naughty straight right into Ken's giblies.
I don't agree. I think he's going to do his Dragon Punch.
You think so?
I think
he's going to. I think he's like that block. You know that block where he's like boom and he hits him with that straight right. I think he's going to bang him straight in the nuts. But you can turn them, and apparently there will be a switch out arm where he will be blocking this kick, which I think will look really nice.
Switch out in Singapore, no?
I believe he showed us it. Yeah, he showed us, and we were like, you need to change the pose over so you can see it.
These are sculpted by Diogo Provin, and he's
done some great work.
Sculpted, done loads of stuff before. And as I say, these are 1/6. These are part of the Battle of the Brothers. They also have other parts in the other lines. So they've got the Femme Fatale line with Cammy, Jury, and Chun-Li.
Yeah.
Which again we have the prototypes of Chun-Li and Cammy, and we're waiting for Jury to come so we can do the video of that.
But also they've got Guile and the Charlie.
Guile and the Charlie, which is the War Heroes, which is
Nash
actually,
if you're American.
Nash if you're American. And so these are like the 1/6 pieces, which again is really good to see other people, other companies making Street Fighter lines.
And they're super dynamic as well. And what I'm really happy with most of all is that Kinetiquettes have changed the portrait. So you get 2 portraits with the Ryu. So you get this one, which is very much like wah sort of sound. You know what I mean? I always get that sort of feeling that he's doing that from the and then the Dragon start. But this portrait, I feel, the one that's actually on Ryu at the moment, is by far superior. Really like the portrait a lot, and really love the white ribbon that he's wearing on his hair as well, like a whitey grey colour, which is just really nice. Because this is the prototype, a lot of these parts are not pegged and they're not held in with magnets or anything like that, so you have to be quite careful touching it. But you can get an idea of scale and how dynamic the pieces look together, and the fact that we can just turn them any which way, I think is a really, really nice idea that Kinetiquettes have had.
I do think that though, sorry, as I said before, the food dog's been pegged in, but it may not be correct.
It probably isn't, to be honest. With no we had instructions for Ken and it's still wrong. Yeah. So the fact that we didn't have instructions.
We got that last time,
we got a good addressing
addressing.
A good talking down.
You know, we give you this to give away, and you can't even put it together properly in the video. It's pretty
Why
much.
do we trust
Why do we
you?
bother?
Yeah.
Why do we even bother with you guys?
I know. Yeah, we don't know either. But the thing to say about this is, I think the sculpting and the musculature of this is really bang on point, and I think they get the work that's going to go into having these all four together. It will be class. So really excited to see where they go with this. I think the Ryu actually looks really decent. When I was in Singapore, I thought it looked okay. I think it looks much better now.
I think on the pictures as well. I mean, the original portrait with his mouth open, he looked a bit like a little fat kid, and it didn't really look very good, I don't think.
And a spiteful fuck.
No, originally, and they've done it. There was a lot of feedback from fans. They didn't really like it. Kinetiquettes went away, and they've resculpted the head. So that is the new kind of resculpted head on there. That so it looks a bit slimmer. But I do still prefer the kind of screaming head.
That 100%.
Yeah.
I really like it. Posed well. I mean, they fit really nicely together. I think so.
So I mean, again, this isn't pegged in, so I just sort of give it. So there, so you can see the back of that. But we will show some photos. You've got the great sculpt of the muscles on there. You know, the triceps, all the breaks on the kind of forearm, and then you've got like the kind of dry cracks on the elbows as well, which look great.
Yeah, so I really actually. I've got to be honest and say I think I prefer the musculature on Ryu as opposed to Ken. I think it really looks really quality.
Well, it's not either way. What they do is they'll release a piece.
It's also he's got what they've also managed to do, because I'm looking at this right arm here of Ken versus this straight left arm of Ryu, and you know how they captured Ryu being slightly more bulky, Ken being slightly more lean, which I think is really good touch, because Ryu is slightly more muscular, more thick in he than Ken. Ken's always been a little bit more.
I think
it's not. No, it's not. Ryu is the thicker, more muscular guy out of the two. Ken's always been faster. Ryu's always been more powerful.
Yeah.
I think they got the musculature really spot on with Ryu. So I like it, and I definitely like the way they go together. So Rodney, you're going to have to jump on this, man, because they look great together, man.
Also, I mean, the detailing of the kind of nice sort of leather on the gloves there, nice kind of like detailing on the nails. They've actually painted all the nails different to the actual skin, which sometimes you do.
At this scale, it's decent as well, isn't it? Because the smaller the scale, the harder to get them details.
Well, the smaller the scale, normally less detail they need to show.
Yeah. Because if you get the little, the Sideshow, or is it Pop Culture Shock? The little Akuma versus the Gouken, where it's jumping down. That's got barely any.
I've not really seen that up close.
We see it in Singapore toys. It was very small.
But again,
I don't know what scale that's meant to be.
8.
Is it 1/8?
Yeah.
I don't have any details really at all. Shame. But this, I think this probably is. You don't really want to go too much smaller than this, really, do you? At 1/6, I think that's enough.
But these are big 1/6 as well, from all the explosions and stuff going on.
Yeah.
But as I say, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with the Akuma.
Akuma and Gouken.
Gouken as well, but I mean the Akuma more so just that preference for character. And definitely excited.
It's got shades of that Street Fighter too, though. You know, the manga version, this sort of thing. You know, where they're sparring, which is a nice touch. And I like the way this goes, because you can't have this head with this on. You know, because that's what it is. That's what you're using. So you use this head, and then you can have them like that way.
That's in the manga, though.
Yeah, I know. But my point is that if you're going with history, that's how it happens. So you could have this head and then him fighting Akuma. Or this head and him fighting Gouken.
Well, that's the thing as well. I mean, Ken already went up for pre-order. Ken sold out.
Pretty fast.
The thing is, as well, I mean, if you missed Ken, for example, you could always buy the Ryu and go for the Akuma pairing, which is probably preference-wise. That's what I would go for anyway.
Yeah, definitely. That's the fight, isn't it?
Yeah, Ryu versus Akuma would look awesome. You got 10, do you?
Okay. Yeah. So let's have a look. So the tallest point is
ribbon. That comes up here.
Yeah, I think you're talking about 13
and a half. Diagonal, George.
Oh, I'm straight.
You're wild pissed.
I'm straight. I'm eyeing it from there. It's around 13.5 inches tall, which is about 35 centimeters.
Yeah. I think this is quite deep, though. I mean,
just why you
to that.
Ooh, yeah, but that's also going to take it.
Yeah, well, you'd kind of go like that, wouldn't you? So it is, about
17 easy.
So about like 16 and a half, so about 42 centimetres.
Yeah.
But with the way that this is, I mean, if you would say, for example, you wanted to display this in a DTOF, you could take off this big chunky part and that
Oh,
would actually fit in. The head of the food dog.
Could lay it on the floor.
Because it's on the
down.
back, you could lay it on the back here or the side, and you could kind of get away with that because it's just like an exploded statue. And then on this side, am I lying?
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
All right, so this side you got about 13 inches, which is about 33 centimeters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. So yeah. So again, I mean, this is up for pre-order now, so go check it out. And
You get a cleaner version than this, as this is the prototype. But this is just a video.
When this came to us, we're looking it over, we're doing a little video, and then we're sending it straight to the factory.
Any things that you would critique to change?
It's hard really because of the fact that we know that's going to be pegged. I definitely think that when this is released, they need to color code it. These
it's very hard
parts,
to put together. Very
the parts on here. I mean, even the Ken.
Even Ken.
The Ken was a production piece. I think it's their production piece they use for shows because we have to send that one back. And I think what they do is, I'm hoping that when this is actually released, the Ken, that they have a color coded thing in there as well. But
I think his gi needs to be whiter.
He don't use Daz, does he?
They won't know what that is.
No.
Yeah, but I mean, he definitely needs to use a bit of finish on them colours.
Yeah.
I think just a little bit brighter white. The belt's fine, the gloves are fine, skin's fine. I like all of that. I like both heads. That's all great. Like the feet, all that's fine. Just a little bit whiter with a gi, I think. I think it's what it needs. It's a little bit on the sort of.
I think maybe the black as well.
It's a dull. What black?
The black is like a charcoal-y kind of.
Yeah, but that's what real black belts look like. They don't look like that.
No, clown. Underneath the tiles. Underneath the tiles. I think these black maybe could be a bit different, but I think that's meant to be like the grout.
Yeah.
The grout, but maybe that's right then.
Yeah.
But I guess the only thing I can say is that I definitely think that these food dog parts should be color coded. If not color coded, at least some kind of instructions, because they are quite difficult to figure out where to go.
Well, we've been here for about 4
there
hours.
is a video for Ken with Adeem doing that, but we still found it quite hard to follow. But that's because we're a bit special sometimes.
Yeah, we need more.
The other guys are here as well. I know they're sleeping, but we got like Gary Speed, James, and Reali over there sleep. But what do you guys think? Let's put you on the fucking spot. There you go. Get the fuck up. Do some work. Here we go.
This RaddTitan bus ain't free. Pay your fees, bitches.
Here we go to.
Okay.
You can start. There you go. Look, the camera's on you. Look. There you
I was
go.
looking at it earlier. I'm not very familiar with both the characters. I know the Street Fighter stuff. But,
Go.
It's put together beautiful. I think they're really nice, dynamic. The rocks and all the
It's a food dog.
debris and
Guitar,
stuff. Yeah, that could do with a bit more shading and stuff like that.
Yeah, agree.
But I like it. I like it.
Any critiques on the figure Ryu in particular, being that it's a proto, anything you would advise?
You're on the spot. Come on.
Nice. If there's nothing, there's nothing. You just got to say. It's your call.
You know what? It being a proto, I would stick a little bit more shading. Basically,
Yeah.
I think the.
Definitely in
The
some of the
sculpts are
musculature.
fine,
Yeah, the sculpting's there in it. Just a little bit more work on this.
Yeah.
I'd agree.
Yeah.
How about you, Gazza? What you got?
Here you go. Have a fucking
Have a
sweetie.
sweet.
Have a
Get an
fucking
opal
sweetie.
fruit. Well done. What you got, Gary?
Here we go, Gary.
Well, I think it looks fantastic. Obviously, with it being a prototype, putting it together took a while because there weren't no instructions. So, with it all being good and proper once it's all ready to go, if it isn't like how you guys received it and it's different, more solid, i.e. the pieces, or when it's like that, then some instructions would be handy for the collectors. But it looks great, and me no kung fu.
James, as an
Here
artist,
you go,
I'd
wait.
like to get
Gary,
your sort of opinion.
here's your sweetie.
I really like the
Are we
movement. I
warm?
like the sense of movement that the whole piece really has. I mean,
Kinetiquettes will love you. That's exactly what they're going for.
yeah, I mean, it was a mess putting those food dogs together, but as they are now, I was like, whoa, like they're really, really quite good, and it'd be really, really kind of interesting to see Gouken and Akuma. I think it would be really, really special once it's all finished.
Definitely a good centrepiece. Couldn't
Here you
you
go.
all four?
Yeah.
Here's your sweetie.
Well done, mate. Well done. Good work, team. Nice. Okay, so you heard from the panel. You know, that's pretty handy. You know, we have a group here today. It's getting the later end of the evening. We've all been out for dinner.
Yeah.
So everybody's carved out and protein out. Everyone's messed up. We've all been on coffees. It's done nothing. Nothing, I tell you.
Well, you had triple shock espresso and ice cream.
That's it. But I think I agree with all the feedback on the pieces, and I think Kinetiquettes' MO has been fulfilled. It's got movement, it's got flow, it's dynamic, and it's adaptable, which is fantastic. So,
well, I also think the great thing is that they had the other head. People, you know, the fans
wanted change.
complained. They said they didn't like this, they didn't like that. Kinetiquettes went away, and they adjusted to what the fans said, and they re-brought out a new sculpt of the head, and I think that's great to listen to the fans.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Well, you've got to listen a bit. Don't listen too much.
Well, there are some companies that just say, "Well, that's it. Fuck it, you're getting it. That's how you're getting it." You know, so it is really good to actually listen to your customers.
To the people. Anyway, let us know what you think about this as well, and if you've got it coming or it's something you're interested in. Definitely a new take on, you know, certainly Street Fighter, because there's a lot of museum pieces, based Street Fighter pieces. So got thinking outside the box like this. Let us know what you think. Is this the way you would want them displayed? Would you want them more museum-like the classic PCS stuff? You know, that's another option. So let us know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And thanks for all your support. We love you all. Peace.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Care Bears. That's how you do it in a take. Do you want to have another try?
It's a really bad idea eating a load of food.
I know we shouldn't do it.
I feel like Gary. You know, I know Gary's going to be sleeping by the end.
I hope Gary's asleep so we can film him again. We can film him riveted.
The worst one is the fucking Queen Alien. Gary, where do these spikes go? He's like, Gary?
Gary, I'm going to break this shit. Right. Tell me where the fucking spikes are. Ryu, we are Ryu.
Yeah.
Right, press stop and start then, for fuck's sake. This is painful.
Dun, dun, dun. I fucking love that shit, man. That's one of my favourite films.
My grandma had 2 videos. Grandma June, God bless her.
God bless her soul.
She had 2 videos, right? She had Dawn of the Dead and Enter the Dragon.
Fuck, she was awesome.
Yeah.
She was fucking awesome. My nan don't miss Coronation Street. She compared to Miss Coronation Street.
Your nan watched Coronation Street and had fucking hard fucking Jaffa cakes.
Do you know the worst part about my nan is, right? Other than she's alive now, that's bad. The worst part about my nan, right, is she watches every fucking episode of like Coronation Street EastEnders, and then on Sunday when you go and see her and sit down, she watches The Octopus. She's seen them all, and she watches them all over again, like 3 hours of it.
Alright, anywho. Hey everyone, Alex and Gio from RaddTitan.
Yo, yo.
Yo!
Yo!
And we're here today. What we're going to do is we've been sent the Ryu prototype.
Ryu? You're an American now. Ryu. That's right.
We've got more American viewers than we do anywhere else.
So it's Ryu then?
It's Ryu.
Yeah. Well, maybe. Try to, yeah.
Yeah, let's do the intro again.
Yeah.
Thank you. Go on, you do it.
Yeah,
Here's your sweetie.
Well done. Well done. Yeah. Good work, team. Nice. Where's my fucking sweetie?
Hey, you fuck off.
I'm the only one working for free. God damn it.
Yeah, I'll get one.
Are you right there?
Yeah,
You right there, sweetheart?
I tripped over it. There you go.
There you go. Okay.
You got a table, do you?
Get your act together, team.
Wake the fuck up.
Get up. This guy's asleep.
Is it not on top of the scales behind George?
Oh yeah, it is.
Is that why I asked you and not them? You just woke him up for no reason.
Yeah, get awake.
Wake up, you dosy cunt.
Right, ready? Do you want to? So we just go with?
Just go with you.
Say
I've just been up and down like a fucking
Just say
yo-yo.
fucking bye, bitch.
Bye bye. I've been up and down like a fucking yo-yo. You do it.
Your mama. Your mama.